Y'all want to hear a horror story? What would you do if you had a wife? Like, let's just think about that for a second. Okay, now pretend you have a wife, okay? Let's say that, and then you wake up one day, or a husband, and you wake up one day and they leave you because they pulled up their husbando or waifu in Genshin Impact. And they say, no. No, 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 no. I'm out. You don't treat me as well as my waifu in Genshin. We're getting a divorce. Well, if you think that is absurd, we're actually going to look into a video where that actually happened. But before we get into that, if you're watching this on YouTube, hello. If you like this, make sure you like this video itself so it helps the algorithm god. Share this among more people and also sub to the channel. Now let's get into it.
I cannot believe what I'm about to say, but what you read from the title is not clickbait.
It's
Yesterday,
not.
somebody dropped an insane Reddit post. The title of the post in r/Genshin Impact is basically my
First of all, I see this and I think Gleefy. What is this video?
friend's ex-fiance broke
CS:GO
up with him
surf?
because she's obsessed
Oh my
with
God.
the anime boys. And I look and I say there's no way this is real. But I saw an insane amount of
Break
comments
up and get a
insane amount of
husband.
upvotes, so I had to read it. And it was actually real, guys. This made me feel disgusted, sad for the guy, question reality. Bro,
Oh my
I'm not gonna waste
God.
your time. I'm gonna tell you the story. And this video is a message for people who actually glorify fictional characters. So in this story, we have three people. The guy who's the fiance, which is called A, the obsessed girl, which is B, and the narrator, or the one that posted the Reddit post. These three are friends and they play Genshin Impact together. They're all at AR 60, which is the highest level in the game, and they know each other
That
for
requires
roughly 5
gaming.
years.
Just for reference, I think I played this game. I played this game since alpha or beta. And I have taken like a really long break for a year and I've barely been playing. I've been playing very on and off. And I'm not AR 60 yet. Now I do have a lot to complete. But all I'm saying is that these guys are playing the game.
They made a Discord group chat a few months ago for them to play easily in calls and to discuss the game, help each other with the build. Look, I'm sorry, but if you need help
Since
with your
beta.
character
I played it
builds
since
at
beta, not
AR
alpha.
60, there's a problem here. Anyway,
I
B, the
misspoke.
girl, loves the animo boys. She got them all C6 R5 triple crown. She doesn't
Damn.
only spend so
Euler.
much money on them, she also spends a lot of time in building them and making all of their talents, even if they are useless for some animo characters. She just goes ahead and max them. And we all know that crowns in Genshin Impact aren't that easy to get, especially if you level up so many characters. She also says that A, the guy, is more of a Diluc, Ayaro, Novelette, Zhongli player, and you can take this information and throw it out the window. We basically don't need it, but it's probably
What is this guy saying? He gotta speak American. What a new roulette? What?
I don't know. So this outsider friend says that I never got any issue with B. She's acting kinda neutral and polite with everyone. Both A and B tend to be introverts. I never really bonded with her though, as our conversations
quiet?
never moved to something more friendship.
If videos are ever too quiet, just say it in chat.
And never any deep conversations. So this is
it
basically
good now?
saying that she doesn't know her a lot. On a personal level, they just play Genshin together basically. But a few weeks ago, B started to act more distant with A. They didn't argue before that. She seemed to avoid him at home more and more, to the point where she was barely interacting with him, and even
I wonder if they
returned
tried
to
other
her
games.
parents. And by the way,
You know what's funny is that many people that play Genshin actually don't play that many other games. They might play some other gacha games, but often they only play Genshin.
she never got along with her parents. So there's a problem here. And she stayed there for
Parents?
roughly 10 days. And her excuse was that she wanted some cozy time. He didn't say anything at first because he wanted her
I wanted some cozy time and my man could not give it to me. But I E6 Kazuha, and whenever he has that anime infusion, oh, that's the coziness I need.
to understand that he respects her needs for space and everything like that, but he was internally
Dude,
worried.
this is gonna
and
be some
I don't
mental
know how
shit.
he didn't do anything for that, to be honest. But then it got worse. When she was with her parents, she left him on red many times or was cold in her replies. A got a bad feeling and was seriously freaking out. As he tried to communicate
Imagine
with B,
hitting
asked
that
her if
fat
something
crit with
was going
Ganyu.
on, if she needed support
I
for
don't have to
anything,
imagine.
reassuring her that he loves her and was there for her. Bro,
Aw.
the problem is in you. Like, I'm sorry, I don't know, but I think at this point it's obvious that there's something with him. That's something she doesn't like about him. There's a problem between the two.
Maybe he
But I
stinks.
understand why he did it. He probably wanted to check and make sure that she has a problem with him, and she just always kind of brushed it off and affirmed nothing was wrong, and A was exaggerating and acting weird. But on the outsider's perspective, which is the narrator, said that I definitely felt something was off, but I didn't want to give him more fear than he already had. I just suggested him to wait and think about a way to get her to communicate about whatever the hell was going on. So this looks like a problem with a couple that there's no way it needs to be public, and there's no way we need to know about it and make a video about it, but oh no. Yesterday in the morning, B was in a rush to get ready to go out with some friends of her. When A woke up, he noticed that she left her laptop open and that she hadn't turned it off. Now look, I do not like when people look at each other's phone and things like that, especially when it's like something private, but in this case, to be honest, he has to do it, guys. So in her files, he found tons of spicy
I'm gonna be real. I don't think, like, if you're engaged with someone, if you're getting married with someone, I don't think, like, I think that personal boundaries doesn't exist anymore. Like, if I was engaged with someone, I don't know, I wouldn't give a shit if they look through all the whole phone. Like, it doesn't matter. That's completely fine.
Of the animal boys, like tons of them, and really well organized. On top of that, every boy has his own folder. You might say, okay, that's a lot of simping. She really likes those animal guys, right?
A lot of hentai.
Okay, it's a problem, but that's not the big thing here. So he went through her Discord chats, and he then discovered that she liked role playing. And you know what's role playing? And she never told him about this, by the way. He never knew this. He was clueless and never aware about it, and got indeed very shocked as she never mentioned it. And in her current roleplay, which apparently was going for a very long time, she was in a relationship with Kazuha while having an affair with Xiao.
What? What? Oh my god. While she is getting married with someone in real life, this is what goes on in her private life. Having an affair with her fictional boyfriend while having a dude that is about to be her husband. Oh my god.
Bro is having an affair in a fictional affair. That's crazy.
What?
He also got a YouTube notification of someone liking a comment she left on a spicy Kazuha audio. You know what I mean. And just to tell you, this relationship was going from high school like for 5 or more years. So what do you expect to happen for this guy? He had a mental breakdown and closed everything. He then
I mean, like, if you've found out you lost to a gotcha game character. I don't know. I do think you're fucked up real bad.
Told his brother and the
something has gone bad. Something's wrong.
He told them about everything, sent them the screenshots, and these people described this as insanely crazy. Like, these fan arts were insane.
I would sit down, confront her, and leave. How do you start this conversation? Baby, you're cheating on me with 2 different gotcha characters. Huh? How do you start this conversation?
I don't know, we didn't see anything. That's the Reddit post. The worst part is when she came back home and he confronted her about it, she told him that she wanted to keep and carry on with her fantasy relationships with Kazuha and Zhao.
I don't know what to do in this situation.
And an obstacle. Yes, now this real life dude, the guy that's sacrificing so much time of his mental health.
Baby, I saw your Genshin Rule 34 and I'm taking the dog. That's how I'm out.
His physical health for you is an obstacle for you and your Kazuha.
God.
She didn't even try to deny it, at least. Well, I mean, she got caught.
What if he came home and he cosplayed Kazuha? Wouldn't that be the play? Maybe he just has to pretend to be Kazuha all the time.
But this is insane. I'm so shocked I don't know how to react besides supporting my friend and be there for him. Yeah, she's gonna take him. I feel like she needs psychological support, but at the same time, she's detached, calm, and at peace with the situation. Like it's something normal. She gave him the ring back just like that. And at this point, I was like,
Wait, that means I'm single again.
So the guy was crying a lot, and
he will never be him.
Boyfriend, wait. Oh, never mind. She's not taking him, guys. So they were trying to stay with him and try to, you know, make him feel better. So before I go to the comments and talk about them, I want to say, if this guy is seeing this video, bro, you just dodged the bullet. He might be sad. I hope that he's not sad because he lost her. He might be sad because he wasted 5 years of his life. But hey, it's always an experience. And not gonna lie, you don't need to cry for a piece of shit like that. Now, if we go to the comments, now most of the comments were having a problem with the girl, of course. Somebody said that guy dodged the bullet. That girl belongs to the streets of Liyue. Another guy says belongs to Fiance. Then it goes deeper, guys. Now somebody said that really sucks for your friend and her obsession seems over the top, but I'm going to actually take devil's advocate here. And they basically shared an experience and that simping for fictional men made her realize how her real relationship was so bad and that this was the best decision ever and that she can live up to her fictional man and that she had no shame about that. Now, to be honest, I see her point, okay? Seeing what these characters can provide,
is wild.
I don't know what it is, but seeing what these characters can provide and what her boyfriend can't makes her realize why she likes them more.
Where has the common sense for people that separate fantasy from reality to become obsessed with an anime character? I mean, I think people are just so shut in nowadays that the feeling, the bond they have could be with pixels. And personally, I mean, she might be a little doo-doo in her head, but the guy must have kind of like fucked up some way if he lost to a Genshin character. Like, come on.
But have you heard of communication, my friend? And do you realize that fictional characters are meant to be perfect? Especially in games like gacha games. But again, this girl is kind of making a point somewhat, but at the same time, it's kind
as long as she's happy, I guess, true.
But also, there is an insane amount of comments. Bro, you dodged
That's all that matters.
How is she having a fictional affair? Oh, now you have a problem with that.
When it's very easy. You turn on the vibrator. No, wait.
About the adventuring girl, some of these people said, but she did some good things. But now when you are faced with what people like this can do, you feel like it's weird. But it's not the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same argument for a less extreme case. In my opinion, this is absolutely insane. You can like a fictional character, but bro, people are getting into an insane level and it's kind of being spreaded. And it's insane to me that some people are okay with people having no problem for their partner to not treat them as a priority. But I mean, exceptions are everywhere. One of the reasons of making this video, like the last video, is to make people realize that they do not need to go that deep with fictional characters. And I also hope to see some support for the guy in the comments. And yeah, that was crazy. And you know what's more crazy?
That's crazy.
10K subscribers. Trust me, it's free. Subscribe now.
That's
anyway,
crazy.
Thank you for watching. Peace, boys.
Wow. Wow. What a video. That was a pretty good video. Now, I'm gonna be honest. I am not a fan of the CSGO surfing videos. Like, that's too much. Too much wildness going on the screen. But that was an interesting story, to be honest. Like, I think that they both kind of dodged a bullet. And he said that you wasted 5 years. If you had 5 years and... I mean, obviously it went kind of bad. It went a little bit bad in the end of it. But if you had a good time and you were vibing, y'all were chilling before she found Genshin and started ditching you for Kazuha, I mean, y'all probably had a good time. So that time wasn't wasted. Y'all had fun. You enjoyed yourself. But at the end of the day, this video was pretty fun. If you liked this video, make sure you click the like button and also subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next react. Peace.